Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Boy oh boy, do we have some exciting stuff in store. Now the important thing is that you need to submit by May 10th, okay? So May 10th is the deadline. Put that on your calendar. But submit what? What am I talking about? Let's talk about this. So I am on the official Monster Legends Discord. I will post a link to the description because you definitely want to join so that you can share your ideas. Anyhow, this was posted by Darth today at 6:34 a.m. Darth is the community manager, by the way. We need your help, Monster Masters. That's us. If you want to stand a chance against the Lord, we will be needing all the help we can get. We will need all the help we can get. As part of our anniversary celebration for the next season, we will be 7 years old. Monster Legends is still a baby. We want to do this together. Let's create the perfect paladin to fight for us and hopefully defeat the evil Lord. So, introducing Sir Valgar. Alright, this is basically the corrupted version or the purified version of Valgar the Pure, who was one of the original VIP monsters. Alright, let's continue. We know he's from the righteous court and a light attacker, but the rest of the qualities are totally up to you. So, as SocialPoint has been doing for the past 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, it started with Wormlad, and then we got also Moonhaze. Oh no, it's not Moonhaze. Moonlight? Is it Moonhaze? I think it is Moonhaze from the previous year. Anyhow, SP does community monsters, whereas basically we get to design the monster, we get to create the monster, so this is pretty exciting stuff. So SP wants our helps choosing the trait, relic slots, and skills. So notice we're not going to pick the stats, and I can understand why. Whenever I see players come up with a monster, the stats are like 9,999,999,000 life and power and speed, and it's crazy. Honestly, when players design their own monsters, they tend to go really crazy with the skills and relic slots and everything. So there are some conditions, which it tells us down here. But you do need to share your ideas on the Monster Ideas channel, so we're going to be going over some of them. I might even do some input on what I think I can expect to see from this monster. We will choose the best suggestions from all our social media channels and release Sir Valgar as a birthday monster created by the community. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to join the Discord and post your ideas on Monster Ideas. You could probably also do it on their Twitter, their Facebook, anywhere else that they post. Conditions. Sir Valgar has to be a light attacker monster from the righteous court. So don't make him a denier. Don't make this monster have baby reversion and AoE stun, AoE possession. Alright, none of that. He has to be a light attacker. You can use only existing skills and effects. So no making up your own skills. No making up, when you use this skill, this monster automatically wins. None of that. You have to use skills that are currently in the game and effects that are currently in the game. Feel free to share some aspects from the list, such as trait, relic, skills. No need to share them all. So if you feel like you can't come up with all the traits, relic, slots, and skills, you can only choose the traits. You can only choose the relic slots. You can only choose the skills. Alright, and once again, the last day to share your idea is May 10th at 11:59 a.m. So make sure you hurry up. Alright, with that being said, when I click on this monster and I just look at him, considering he has to be a light attacker, I mean, it's going to be the sword relic. You typically always go sword on an attacker. And I can see this monster having an armor, right? I mean, he's literally wearing a whole suit of armor. I'm also going to check out the original Valgar and see what he has. Because sometimes SP takes inspiration from the original concept of the monster. But I can see this monster holding a sword and holding no armor. Personally, I would love revival lessons, right? Anytime you can plop a revival on a monster, oh, that just makes him so deadly. Off the top of my head, I know the OG one has like a 60 damage attack. He has some light salvation skills. So just because he's an attacker doesn't mean he can't also support his allies, right? Like I can see this monster dealing damage, giving himself a double damage buff. I can see this monster dealing damage and light salvation to everyone. So again, I do want to go through some of the players' ideas. So we're going to be checking out the monster ideas. But really quickly, let's transition to Monster Legends and let's check out Valgar the Pure. Alright, here we have the VIP monster, Valgar the Pure. Let's take a look at his skill set because I remember him being a support and an attacker. Divine Light gives stamina regen, double damage precision to an ally, so support skill but also a buffing skill. I can see this being an attack skill. Light Salvation applies photophobic shield to all allies, so this is a protection skill. You can only be damaged by the light element, but of course you can plop this on an attacker. Here we go. Spear of Tempest deals massive special damage. Look at that. It is almost all the way. This is a powerful attack, so I can definitely see our corrupted Valgar also having a strong, massive attack. We have Light of Punishment, deals low light damage to all enemies and removes positive effects, so a cleansing, spammable AoE skill. Very interesting. Spears of Agony deals moderate light damage to all enemies. Okay, we have Spear of Wrath, deals very heavy special damage on a 2-turn cooldown, whereas Spear of Tempest with a 3-turn cooldown. We have Holy Light, removes negative effects from target. We have Light of Wisdom, deals moderate light damage, 50% chance of blinding. Okay, spammable. Spear of Fury deals moderate special damage, and then we have a spammable low light damage skill, Vulgar Strike of physical attack. So honestly, I remember him doing more support, but I guess he was just a pure attacker. So with his main skill being a strong, massive attack, right? So I'm really curious to see what the community is putting for the corrupted version. Okay, so I'm going to click on monster ideas, and shout out to anyone that comes up. Oh, this person actually made their own, like, monster sheet. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Pure Loyalty applies damage boost to itself, deals low special damage. I can totally see a monster having a skill like this. Removes positive effects from one enemy, deals moderate light damage, spammable, and applies Sunburn. I can definitely see this monster having Sunburn. Removes negative effects from itself, evasion, and a heal. I like that. That's a nice sub-skill. Deals very heavy light damage to an enemy, removes positive effects from one enemy, another cleansing and total blind. Removes positive effects from all enemies, deals very heavy light damage to all enemies. 50 damage AoE? I don't know if we've seen that yet. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comments below. Have we seen a 50 damage AoE? That is definitely powerful and applies blind. I tell you, whenever players create a monster, they go all out. It's like, we need a 50 AoE, we need an effect aside from the high damage, we need a lot of stuff. Applies Pierce, deals massive metal damage to an enemy. A light monster with a metal attack, 70, and you pierce. You can basically OTK anyone you want. Removes positive effects from itself, so you lose the pierce. Removes negative effects from all allies, applies photophobic shield. Yeah, I can see definitely players incorporating the photophobic shield into it. The Greatest applies damage boost to itself, applies vulnerable to an enemy, deals very heavy light damage to one enemy, removes all negative effects from one enemy, 60 damage. Definitely an attacker. Trait, Bulwark. I definitely see it. When you have the corrupted version of the VIP monster, you gotta give him Bulwark, right? It's like when you look at Kai the Sunmelter, Kai the Eradicator, Kai the Sunmelter, they both need to have Bulwark, so this monster better have Bulwark. Celestial, I can see that as well. Immune to stun, immune to sunburn, immune to bleed or something else, I think. Let's see, Status Caster, Evil Legion Hater. Hey, that makes sense, right? Or the Lord Hater. Alright, Sword and Essence. I can tell you, the community is going to want a revival essence on this monster for sure. Alright, that's cool, but it's still unbalanced. I don't know if this is referring to him or some other monsters, but again, players typically tend to make unbalanced monsters. I've seen plenty of monsters that the community creates, and it's always unbalanced. But let's scroll down, let's see. Oh, so it looks like they're changing stuff up. Alright, so they're just talking about the same monster. Alright, here we have another one. Only took 1.5 hours. Shout out to Anime Po. Alright, let's see. You have Bulwark Celestial, Self Photophobic Shield. Again, that Bulwark Celestial, I think that's going to be popular. Deals moderate light damage, Sunburn. Low special damage, Daze. Bleed, Sunburn, and Random Torture. Okay, that I would say this doesn't make him an attacker. This would make him more of a torture dealer. Lion's Bell deals moderate special damage to one enemy, applies damage boost to itself in precision. Man, you know what? Now that I've seen Bloomeria, I wouldn't be against if this monster can, like, damage boost, extra churn. Like, people should start including those skills. Can we give a Rossi God skill? Can we give a churn transfer, a removes cooldowns, damage boost kind of thing? That'd be crazy. Alright, let's see. I don't think Rossi... Does Rossi damage boost? I already forgot. Let's keep going. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy, applies damage boost to itself, applies precision. Evil Legion Hater applies Villain Hater. Ooh, double Hater. Megaton to one enemy. Oh, taken from Tiny. Deals low light damage to all enemies, removes positive effects from one enemy. Okay, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Royal Yarn. So it's 20 damage, but since you're applying MT, then you're dealing all that light damage to that one monster. So then it's 60 damage, and then you remove the Megaton from the enemy. I like that. I don't think we actually have that. I don't think Tiny removes after applying Megatons. Cat and Mouse deals... this better be a kill against Mouse Run. Deals moderate light damage to all enemies, applies bleed and random torture to all enemies. So it's just a strong AoE skill, deals very heavy metal damage, applies space time to itself. Not a fan of space time, but I like where it's going. Alright, and some more changes made here. Let's scroll up and see if we can find some other players' ideas. Alright, we have heavy light damage, 50 damage, 0 cooldown, 25 stamina. Purest light, moderate light damage, removes negative effects from itself. Light damage removes positive effects from all enemies. Stamina, regen, precision, damage boost, photophobic shield, and removes shield from one enemy. Massive. Hey, that's definitely an upgrade to what we saw from the VIP, Valgar the Pure. But now you get the added benefit of removing shields, so a way to take down Mouse Runs and any other of those Megaton monsters. Alright, let's see what we have here. Deals moderate light damage, deals light damage days. Let's see, applies damage protection to an ally, removes negative effects from an ally. Remove positive effects from an enemy, moderate light. Deals moderate light damage, applies sunburn to all enemies, and applies damage boost to itself. Photophobic shield and damage boost to all allies. I can definitely see that. And removes positive effects from one enemy. Nice. Deals great light damage to when enemy applies bleed, apply anticipation, damage protection, damage boost, true vision to our allies. Great setup skill. Oh, I just realized I've been ignoring the alts, but that's cool. So yeah, guys, I highly encourage you, just go ahead and click through the monster ideas and join the Discord just so you can post your own ideas. There's definitely a lot more that I'm not going to go over, but I do keep seeing the Bulwark, I keep seeing Celestial, Immune to Control. I don't know what that rank 1 is. Empowered from damage to the entire team. Let's keep going real quick, see if we see anything else. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of ideas, so if you want to get your own input, make sure to join and then just give SP your ideas, and before you know it, we're constructing this monster, so let's make it a good one. If it doesn't come out good, we only have ourselves to blame. So thank you guys very much for watching, and remember to subscribe.